Aloha! And welcome to the community concert for September. Those of you who are here and those of you who are enjoying this via live stream or recording. As you probably know, the first and last songs are always the same. I mean, they're not the same as each other, they're just the same as the last concert. So, guitar strap always twists at the wrong moment. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, oh, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Little bit of fluff gets in your throat just at the wrong time. All around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, all around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. All around the world, oh, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Where are we gonna let it shine? Here in Hilo Town, here in Hilo Town, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, here in Hilo Town, I'm gonna let it shine. Here in Hilo Town, oh, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. In my heart, in my heart, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, in my heart, I'm gonna let it shine. In my heart, oh, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Here at Holy Cross, here at Holy Cross, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, here at Holy Cross, I'm gonna let it shine. Here at Holy Cross, oh, we're all gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. We'll all, I don't think is actually great English, but okay. Hide it under a bushel? Hide it under a bushel. No! We gotta let it shine. Oh, hide it under a bushel. No! We gotta let it shine. Hide it under a bushel. No! We've all gotta let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. And are we gonna let anybody blow it out? Absolutely not. Won't let anyone blow it out. We're gonna let it shine. Oh, we won't let anybody blow it out. We're gonna let it shine. Won't let anybody blow it out. We're all gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. This little light, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, oh, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, 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 let it shine. Hey. No, you're in trouble when the microphone is plucking your guitar strings. So I've got lots of instruments out here this evening. Because I'm trying to show off. How am I doing? It's not that impressive a show off because it's really two instruments, a guitar and a ukulele. It's just that some of them have more strings, but they're really played the same. And I was asked, how I decide which song gets which instrument, because it sounds better. This is one of mine. From the day's first gleam to the sunset's glow, from frenetic race to take it slow. The rhythms of fun, the rhythms of tears, the rhythms of seasons, the rhythms of years, in all the hues with which God paints. It's the rhythms of the saints. Oh, lift your hands, shout hooray, today is another holy day. The birds set the time in the trees outside. Aren't you glad to be alive? From the day's first gleam till the sunset's glow, from frenetic race to take it slow. The rhythms of fun, the rhythms of tears, the rhythms of seasons, the rhythms of years, in all the hues with which God paints. It's the rhythms of the saints. Oh, lift your hands to pray in silent joy. Today you are in God's employ. Pause from your labor in holy rest, which embrace with God. Do you like this? From the day's first gleam till the sunset's glow, from frenetic race to take it slow. The rhythms of fun, the rhythms of tears, the rhythms of seasons, the rhythms of years, in all the hues with which God paints. It's the rhythms of the saints. Oh, lift your hands in time and tune, in the season with smiles, in season with gloom, in season with heat, in season with cold, in season be careful, in season be bold. From the day's first gleam till the sunset's glow, from frenetic race to take it slow. The rhythms of fun, the rhythms of tears, the rhythms of seasons, the rhythms of years, with all the hues in which God paints. It's the rhythms of the saints. Oh, lift your hands, bring them down in time. Set your feet on the day's new climb. Keep the rhythm yourself and with the ones you love. Keep the rhythm with strangers and with God above. From the day's first gleam till the sunset's glow, from frenetic race to take it slow. The rhythms of fun, the rhythms of tears, the rhythms of seasons, the rhythms of years, in all the hues with which God paints. It's the rhythms of the saints. The rhythms of the saints. All those rhythms of the saints. That's why that one gets 12 strings. So I've made the same joke about this song for, I don't know, close to 20 years. This is one of the great sing-alongs, one of the greatest ever written. It is well known as Will the Circle Be Unbroken? Because it is. Will the circle be unbroken? I was standing at the window on a cold and cloudy day when I saw that first come rolling to carry my mother away. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, oh by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, loading in the sky. Lord, I told that undertaker, oh undertaker, please drive slow. That body that you're carrying, Lord, I hate to see her go. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, oh by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, loading in the sky. I followed close behind her. I tried to hold on and be brave, but I could not hide my sorrow when they laid her in that grave. Will the circle be unbroken, oh by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, loading in the sky. I went back home, Lord. Home was lonesome because my mother, she had gone. All my brothers and sisters crying. What a home so sad and lone. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, loading in the sky. One by one those seats were empty. One by one they went away. That family now is parted. Will they meet again someday? Will the circle be unbroken by and by, oh by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, loading in the sky. Yes, the circle will be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by. There's a better home awaiting in the sky, loading in the sky. In the sky, loading in the sky. In the sky, loading in the sky. Charles Gabriel, the great Charles Gabriel. All right, now we've come to the first of the songs where the capo and I have a little conversation. And we try and get in one mind. About that top string. Come on now. We don't really want to sound like that. We don't want to sound like that either. The irony is, a couple hours ago, I tossed this capo on there, and it sounded perfectly nice, like that. I'm just a poor wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world of woe. There's no sickness, no toil or danger in that bright world to which I go. I'm going there to see my Father. I'm going there no more to roam, just to go in over Jordan. I'm just to go in over home. I know dark clouds will gather round me. I know my way steep and rough, but beauteous fields lie just beyond me, where souls redeemed their vigil keep. I'm going there to meet my mother. She said she'd meet me when I come. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm just a going over home. I want to wear a crown of glory when I get home to that bright land. I want to shout a salvation story in concert with that blood-washed hand. I'm going there to meet my Savior and sing God's praises evermore. I'm just a going over Jordan. I'm just a going over home. I'm just a going over Jordan. I'm just a going over home. Wayfaring stranger. Well, it's time for a children's song, which means, of course, that it's about food. Bad food. Sorry about that. It's about, well, playing with sharp objects, because that makes a good children's song, right? And, of course, it's about cannibalism. Aiken Drum. 'Cause there was a man who lived in the moon, in the moon, in the moon. There was a man who lived in the moon, his name was Aiken Drum, and he played upon a ladle, a ladle, a ladle, played upon a ladle, and his name was Aiken Drum. And his hair was made of good green cheese, good green cheese, good green cheese. His hair was made of good green cheese, and his name was Aiken Drum. And he played upon a ladle, a ladle, a ladle, played upon a ladle, and his name was Aiken Drum. Now his shirt was made of good roast beef, good roast beef, good roast beef. His shirt was made of good roast beef, and his name was Aiken Drum. And he played upon a ladle, a ladle, a ladle, played upon a ladle, and his name was Aiken Drum. His waistcoat was made of trifle, of trifle, of trifle. His waistcoat was made of trifle, and his name was Aiken Drum. And he played upon a ladle, a ladle, a ladle, played upon a And now we come to one of the more problematic parts. It's the unspeakable food. Because his pants were made of haggis bags, haggis bags, haggis bags. His pants were made of haggis bags, and his name was Achan Drum. And he played upon a ladle, a ladle, a ladle. Played upon a ladle, and his name was Achan Drum. All right, so we've had the bad food. And some of you are wondering now, where's the playing with sharp objects? Here it comes. 'Cause there was a man in another town, another town, another town. There was a man in another town, and his name was Willie Wood. And he played upon a razor, a razor, a razor. Played upon a razor, and his name was Willie Wood. Must have been a sharp guy. Oh, did I mention there was cannibalism? Here it comes. 'Cause he ate up all that good green cheese, good green cheese, good green cheese. He ate up all that good green cheese, and his name was Willie Wood. And he played upon a razor, a razor, a razor. Played upon a razor, and his name was Willie Wood. And he ate up all the good roast beef, good roast beef, good roast beef. He ate up all the good roast beef, and his name was Willie Wood. And he played upon a razor, a razor, razor. He played upon a razor, and his name was Willie Wood. And he ate up all the trifle, the trifle, the trifle. He ate up all the trifle, and his name was Willie Wood. And he played upon a razor, a razor, a razor. Played upon a razor, and his name was Willie Wood. He ate up all those penny loaves, the penny loaves, yes, the penny loaves. He ate up all the penny loaves, and his name was Willie Wood. And he played upon a razor, a razor, a razor. Played upon a razor, and his name was Willie Wood. But he choked upon the haggis bags, the haggis bags, the haggis bags. He choked upon the haggis. It was the end of Willie Wood. If only he'd been a vegan. And he played upon a razor, a razor, a razor. He played upon a razor, and his name was Willie Wood. And he played upon a ladle, a ladle, a ladle. Played upon a ladle, and his name was Achan Drum. That's what that chord was supposed to be. This song probably shouldn't be right after Achan Drum, because it's about breakfast. You probably had enough about food for a while. But this is a song I wrote earlier this year, and I don't think it's actually been in one of the Friday concerts yet, so here it is. We've been out here all night long, caught nothing as we sang our working song. There's smoke on the shore and a voice calls, now lower your nets to the starboard side. Breakfast on the beach with Jesus, so many fish it made the boat strain. Breakfast on the beach with Jesus, we'll never go catch fish again. Simon Peter had to jump out of the boat. I guess that's how we kept the thing afloat. While he got all wet, we wrestled with the nets, smelling fish and bread a-toasting all the while. Breakfast on the beach with Jesus. So many fish it made the boats to rain. Breakfast on the beach with Jesus. We'll never go catch fish again. Do you love me? Jesus asked us then. He asked us, do you love me? Twice again. We love you, he pled. Feed my sheep, he said. That's how you love me most. Breakfast on the beach with Jesus. So many fish it made the boats to rain. Breakfast on the beach with Jesus. We'll never go catch fish again. We folded up the nets and we left them. Oh, we won't catch people if we try to net them. We'll sheep and the lambs we'll feed with our hands as Jesus fed us that morn. At breakfast on the beach with Jesus. So many fish it made the boats to rain. Breakfast on the beach with Jesus. We'll never go catch fish again. We'll never go catch fish again. A little different from Aiken Drum. This is another old favorite. Another Bible story as it happens. Oh, if I could, I surely would stand on the rock where Moses stood. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Moses stood on the Red Sea shore, smoking the water with a 2x4. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. 'Cause the Lord told Moses what to do to get those Hebrew children through. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Now God gave Noah the rainbow sign. No more water, fire next time. Oh, Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Mary wore 3 links of chain. Every round was freedom's name. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Now when I get to heaven, gonna sing and shout. Nobody there's gonna put me out. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. One of these mornings, it won't be long. You're gonna look around, I'll be gone. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. One of these days, about 12 o'clock, this old world's gonna reel and rock. This is one of my favorite love songs. I didn't write it. I gave that key. I gave my love a cherry that had no stone. I gave my love a chicken that had no bone. I gave my love a story that had no end. I gave my love a baby with no crying. I gave my love a cherry. How can there be a cherry that has no stone? How can there be a chicken that has no bone? How can there be a story that has no end? How can there be a baby with no crying? I gave my love a cherry. Cherry when it's blooming, it has no stone. Chicken when it's pippin', it has no bone. Story then it's written, it has no end. A baby when it's sleeping does no crying. Yes, a cherry when it's blooming, it has no stone. A chicken when it's pippin', it has no bone. The story of I love you, it has no end. A baby when it's sleeping does no crying. I gave my love a cherry, a cherry, a cherry, a cherry. The riddle song. But as you know, true love doesn't always go as planned. And this is another song that makes its appearance at each and every community concert, and each and every community sings. Somebody asks for this song. So if you're wondering when it's going to be, it's right now. 'Cause in a cavern, in a canyon, excavating for a mine, dwelt a miner, 49er, and his daughter Clementine. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Light she was, and like a fairy, and her shoes went up and high, herring boxes without topses, sandals were for Clementine. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Drove she ducklings to the water every morning just at 9, stopped to tow against a splinter, fell into the foaming brine. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine, swimmer, so I lost my Clementine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine. You are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. In a churchyard near the canyon, where the myrtles doth entwine, there were roses and other posies fertilized by Clementine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine. You are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Then the minor 49er soon began to be confined. Thought he ought to join his daughter, now he's with his Clementine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine. You are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. In my dreams she still doth haunt me, robed in garments soaked with pride. Though in life I used to hug her, now she's dead, I draw the line. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine. You are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Well, such a long and tragic song begs for a moral. Here it is. Now, ye Boy Scouts and ye Girl Scouts, heed this tragic tale of mine. Artificial respiration would have saved my Clementine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine. You are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. How I missed her, how I missed her, how I missed my Clementine. Till I kissed her little sister and forgot. Had it a minute ago. My Clementine, oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine. You are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Oh, such a long and tragic tale. And again, this song is about things not going as planned, and that's not just in putting the capo on. Which is not going as planned. Still not going as planned. Scarborough Fair, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Remember me to one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine. Tell her to make me a cambric shirt, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, without any seams or fine needlework. Then she'll be a true lover of mine. And tell her to wash it in yonder dry well, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, where water ne'er sprung, nor drop of rain fell. She once was a true love of mine. Tell her to dry it on yonder thorn, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, which never bore blossom since Adam was born. She once was a true love of mine. Well, such requests have to be answered. Fortunately, they've been answered by a woman with spirit. Oh, will you find me an acre of land, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, between the salt sea and the sea sand? Then you'll be a true lover of mine. It's between the sea foam and the sand. Yeah, it's a little better. And will you plow it with a ram's horn, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, and sow it all over with one peppercorn? Then you'll be a true lover of mine. And will you reap it with a sickle of leather, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, and tie it all up with one peacock's feather? Then you'll be a true lover of mine. And when you've done and finished your work, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, then come to me about your cambric shirt. Then you'll be a true lover of mine. Some relationships just shouldn't be. I can't get it off. This is another one of mine. For just one day, might we refrain from crucifying Christ again? Might we lay down our swords, give up our greed, our racist screed, our callousness to others' need, and let Christ live, and let Christ live for just one day. Where are the people that are righteous? Will I find them if I scour the earth? Where is there one who is righteous? One, I seek just one. For just one day, might we refrain from crucifying Christ again? Might we lay down our swords, give up our greed, our racist screed, our callousness to others' need, and let Christ live, and let Christ live for just one day. Where are the people that are wise? Shall I see wisdom as I scour the earth? Where is there one who is wise? One, I seek just one. For just one day might we refrain from crucifying Christ again, and let Christ live. Let Christ live for just one day. Where are the people who are just, who defends the poor of the earth? Where is the person who is just? One, I seek just one. For just one day might we refrain from crucifying Christ again. Might we lay down our swords, give up our creed, our racist creed, our callousness to others' needs, and let Christ live, and let Christ live for just one day. Just one day. Just one day. For just one day. Oh, rock of my soul in the bosom of Abe. I did turn it on. Good. Start over. Oh, rock of my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock of my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock of my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Oh, rock of my soul. When I went down to the valley to pray, oh, rock of my soul. My soul got happy and it stayed all day. Oh, Just a couple more, I think. Well, maybe 3. I don't know. Hard to tell. Another one of mine. Written 3 years ago now. Hard to believe. If I should speak in every language on the planet, if I should have the gift of eloquence divine, if the angels were to envy all of my speeches, but there were no love on my tongue, then I would be no more than a noise. I would be no more than a screeching, but with love to give substance to my words, I would have something of worth to say. If I could know the will of my Creator, if I should understand the mysteries of time, if I should have the power to place the mountains in the sea, there were no love in my mind, then I would be no more than nothing. I would be less than a breath, but with love to give substance to my wisdom, I could do and do well. If I gave away all of my possessions, if I withheld nothing of the things that I call mine, if I offered to give up my life itself, but there were no love in my life, then I'd have given nothing for nothing. I'd receive exactly what I'd given, but with love to turn my offering into truth, I would receive everything. Love is patient, love is kind, love does not boast or insist that it is right. Love bears all things, love believes all things, love hopes all things, love endures all things, bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. Love never ends. Love never ends. Never ends. Love never ends. With considerable borrowing from the Apostle Paul, hymn to love. My life flows on in endless song above earth's lamentation. I hear the sweet though far off hymn that hails a new creation. Through all the tumult and the strife, I hear that music ringing. It finds an echo in my soul. How can I keep from singing? Savior still is living. What though the shadows gather round, a new song Christ is giving. No storm can shake my inmost calm, while to that rock I'm clinging, since love commands both heaven and earth. How can I keep from singing, from singing, from singing, from singing? I lift my eyes, the cloud grows thin. I see the blue above it. Day by day this pathway swings, since first I learned to love it. The peace of Christ makes fresh my heart, a fountain ever springing. All things are mine since I am Christ. How can I keep from singing, from singing? How can I keep from singing, from singing? How can I keep from singing, from singing, from singing, from singing? How can I keep from singing? Well, we've done some singing tonight, and we've got one more to sing together. Into the microphone. Bad. Well, thank you for spending this time with this community concert. Do want to fill you in on some upcoming music dates, because one is odd and the other one is different. Because September has 5 Fridays in it, it will actually be 3 weeks until we have the Community Sing. So the Community Sing is on Friday, October 13th, which is a very lucky day, I'm sure. And then the community concert will be held a week early on the third Friday instead of the fourth, because I have to be off island on the fourth Friday. So the next community concert will be on Friday, October 20th. So they'll actually be back-to-back 13th and then 20th. Both of them very lucky days. So again, thank you for being here, and so grateful for those who are in attendance through the internet, as well as those of you who are in the room. May your weekend be filled with song, and may you be glad of each melody. Until we're next together, aloha.